might have even detected a tear in the eye just now.
I've got glass eyes, so it wouldn't be a tear, I don't think.
Listen, when you last won the title, all that time ago against Queen's Park Rangers, you can't have even imagined it would be over 11,000 days until Liverpool did it again.
No, and I think if you did, you would have been arrested in section. You don't know, sometimes things happen. But certainly the last 2 years, and since Jurgen's come in, has been very, very positive all the way through. So he's been fantastic, and he epitomises everything that Liverpool Football Club stands for. He appreciates and respects everybody that works at the club, and they've all got their position, they've all got his respect. So whatever they got, they deserve it. And it's not just a one-off, because last year they came within a point of it. This year they've only lost 1, drawn 2. They won the World Club Championship. They won the Champions League last year as well. So, by the way, onwards and upwards. And I think we've got a lot more happy days to look forward to now, as long as Jurgen's there.
I can hear your phone pinging away there, by the way. You're going to get plenty of messages coming in this evening. I think we should also mention the Liverpool fans as well, Kenny. You know, it's not a night where they can get together in huge numbers, as they would in normal times, which is difficult for them. There will also be some Liverpool fans who are no longer with us after the events of the last 3 months. So a word for the fans as well.
Yeah, the fans are hugely important to the football club. There's no way anybody's ever ran away from that. There's been plenty of examples to show that they do mean an awful lot to the club, and everybody within the club respects them and appreciates the support they get. But they'll just have to wait a couple of weeks. Lockdown is coming up on July the 4th. I'm sure there'll be a queue outside the pubs in Liverpool waiting for the lads to get in and celebrate. And there was a wee bit scepticism about the Liverpool fans turning up waiting outside the ground to see if they're going to win the trophy during lockdown. And by the way, what a disrespectful comment that was. And they were magnificent. Not one of them near the ground the other day there, not one of them at Goodison. So they can behave, but by the way, they can also give us fantastic support. And it is disappointing that they're not there to see the trophy being won. But by the way, they'll make up for it when the gates are open.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, when you've waited 30 years to win the title, I'm not surprised your phone's busy.
Kenny, I was just going to ask there.
Rio, I never saw Rio and Gary Lineker jumping up and down. They usually wait till
Restrained this evening, restrained.
Hey, I was giving you a clap, don't worry. You've got to respect when teams do well. You guys have done well. You've waited long enough, Kenny.
Rio, remember, we won 4 in the second leg of that game.
I know, it's good. I was actually clapping Messi. You've got to clap greatness when it's there, but you guys have come back and shown great spirit, Kenny. So I think the culture that Klopp's put into that club in recent years, I think, is something that obviously was happening in your years. He's brought that back, and your era was a great era, and it seems at this moment in time, Liverpool are on course to bring that back.
Well, you know yourself, Rio. It takes a fantastic dressing room before you're going to win things. You don't win anything with division. You win it with solidarity, and the football club's the same as what Manchester United would have been in their heyday as well. They must have had a great dressing room. They certainly had a great manager. And Liverpool, from top to bottom in the football club, the Americans who own it have been fantastically supportive of all the managers that have been in there trying to get success, myself included. So you know what like it is if you've been at a successful club, and you know how much the players, which might seem a bad word to use, but this makes them successful, and they did it. And you did it as well. You were in your form.
Kenny, do you think there's a chance here where Liverpool can dominate the English League again?
By the way, it's hard work to dominate the English League when you've got size the quality of Manchester City. But Manchester City's problems have always been at the back, I think, across the back four, and losing Vincent Kompany, who he scored a decisive goal against Leicester last year at the Etihad that helped him win the league really late on. And I don't think they've replaced him. I think they need somebody in there that can be a replacement for Vincent Kompany. But so they've got some fantastic players. They're going to lose one of the best ones in Silva when he goes back to Spain. But there's a lot of great teams. Chelsea, you can't underestimate the performance they put in. Man U are kicking on for next season. So I don't think they'll dominate without emulating what they've done in the last 2 years in the league.
again. Just your era, I spoke about before, were a great era. They dominated for many years. Do you see any similarities between the way the club's building itself now to in your era?
Yeah, obviously it's building at a far quicker rate now off the pitch than what it was with when we were playing. It's gone huge commercially now, the football clubs. But for me, I think both teams are both dressing rooms are the same as what it was when we were playing. There's no arrogance in there, there's no big heads, there's nobody Jack the Lad or think they're bigger or better than anybody else. And they're all very humane lads. You hear stories about them getting in for petrol and paying for everybody's petrol in the station. They go buy people food, and they seem to be very, very generous, humble and appreciative of human beings. And by the way, as well as being successful, it makes them good lads.
Listen, Kenny, apart from replying to many text messages over the next couple of hours, how are you gonna celebrate in the Dalglish household this evening?
Well, I remember Bob Paisley said once after the European Cup win in Rome, he said he never had a drink, he just wanted to get drunk and remember the occasion, and he get drunk in the atmosphere. Bob, I never took your advice, I'm sorry.
I love it. There you go. The champagne has been opened in the Dalglish household. Come on, take a sip for us, Kenny. And listen, with your scarf on and the champagne in hand, I know it's been a long wait. We know how much you love the city, how much you love the football club, and it's a special night for Liverpool, and you enjoy it, all right?
And thank you very much. And Jurgen, all the lads, absolutely fantastic. Thank you for all the memories, and I hope there's more to come.
Enjoy you.